Good afternoon. Welcome to Board of Assessors Tuesday, October 18th meeting. We are being videotaped by LCAT, and we also record our own meetings. And we'll start off the meeting with a review of the open executive session minutes from 2 weeks ago of October 4th.
Mr. Chairman, I have reviewed the open and executive session minutes from the meeting of October 4th, and I find them to be in order in form and content, and I recommend that they be approved.
Second that.
Second it.
And all those in favor accept the minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Got a couple warrants. Motor vehicle excise rebill commitments. They're here, ready for me?
Yes, they
Oh,
are.
they're under here.
The rebills are
$179.07.
different communities that have asked us to rebill because it was sent to the wrong community.
Okay.
Recommitments are people who were marked at the registry, and in order to renew their license, they needed to pay the bill, and that's what a recommitment is.
All right, so we have 4 rebills and 2 recommitments. I went and got my new transponders for all the cars today.
Yeah, I understand they're starting up in Lenox to take down the toll booths.
Yeah, that'd be strange driving through that, huh?
Yeah,
Just get on the highway and go.
yeah.
And 2 commitments. First one, $37.50. Second one, $21.88.
I gotta get these bills cleared up.
Yeah,
These are 2 commitments coming at you.
okay.
And when that's done, we have the LA3 sales report for the month of September. How many new construction?
These are sales.
Oh, yeah. I said the opposite last time.
I found that the assessment to sale ratios were much better this time.
Yeah, look at that. Much better, huh?
We had, and keep in mind that we have our new values in place, so I think that helped.
Oh, it is?
If you look, you can see the old value, and then you can see current
Okay.
value. The current value is the newest value. And there were not as many that fell outside of the guidelines.
Other than a condo again. The condo was way off.
Yeah.
Even our current value. Amazing, we can't catch up to them. It's all right. I'm not sure of the 4th one from the bottom. Was that a okay sale? Did you see that on
On
MLS?
the first page,
What's from the bottom?
Second page.
Second page. That's a 1.1.
that I have it coded as, are we talking a 130? The fourth
No,
from the
it's a
bottom?
No, you're right,
101.
it's page 2.
Oh, sorry.
There were a
Second one
lot.
down.
There were a lot of people that signed off on that. All the
Yes, all the errors.
yeah.
I believe possibly a buyer was also, possibly, it had a
Mhm.
similar name, is what I'm
Okay.
trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong, but I thought I saw matching names. Or
I'll
in-law,
revisit that
or,
one.
brother-in-law, son-in-law, something
Yeah.
like that.
You think that's why it's
Possibly.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so we got quite a bit more in the 9.5s and
Mhm.
up, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the assessment sales ratios are much better. Although there's one on the first page, let's see, that's a .76.
I have reviewed that one, and I have that and several houses in that area up for review
Okay,
when we're doing our fiscal 18.
all right.
And I actually did an appraisal on the .85, so that
Okay,
sold in about a week, so lack of inventory caused that.
Mm-hmm.
all right.
And the .87 I don't know about.
I was quite surprised. I was reviewing what is on the MLS presently for the
Mhm.
town of East Long Meadow, and I get them, and I think there's about 10 to 12 on a first page that I see, and those are the lower ones, and then it jumped right up to 200,000 and up.
Hmm.
Usually we have a lot of really lower value, a couple
Yeah.
of, like.
There's nothing 3 to 4 in this town right now. Literally, three maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, any questions?
No,
Any
No.
further questions?
no further comments.
Okay, new business, fiscal 18, chapter 61B, 7 applications,
Yep, so we have.
one
this-
at a time.
Yep, this first one, it's parcel 7210A0. Although it is a 94-acre tract of land, majority of it is in 61A, but 30 acres is under 61B, and they meet all of the qualifications.
We're aware of this property, so this is an easy one.
Everyone that you are going to be receiving are all currently in the program.
Mm-hmm.
So they're all
They're already in.
already
No,
easy to
no
approve
brand
and
new.
move on, right?
No brand new.
No
people.
brand new ones.
Yeah, with a lot of this, the legislation involving the Modernization Act and other things, you have to switch them from one program to the other.
The next one is 43-33-0, and they're classifying 13.9 acres. It did transfer between
Oh,
families,
1018.
family members, didn't really leave the family,
have
and
to
a new
sign
lane will be,
Above Marty's, because I
put
wanted to
into
leave you
place.
aligned.
Yeah.
Were you interrupting the,
I'm-
Miss
I'm-
Bishop again, please?
I'm not interrupting, I was advising Mr. Johnson that you signed on the wrong line.
That's, the upper line is not within the,
That's a, yeah,
see,
you
that
gotta,
would be out of sorts. See how
No,
it's
it wouldn't.
bracketed like that?
because there's only 2 lines.
Well, if that's the issue, we'll get it approved.
It would not make it a formal document. It's like signing on Sunday, so. Next up, please.
I'm signing above you, Marty.
the next one is,
We get a wall here someday, or a window.
51-2-1. Please keep in mind that last year, although they have been in the program, they did not timely file. This year, they did timely file, so they're getting back into the program.
Okay, they skipped 1 year, or?
Right. They filed late.
I'm signing a different area against my will. That's on tape right now.
So noted.
We have 58-40-0. This is for 27.13 acres. And there is an abutting property, 58-40A-0 for 16.6 acres, all in recreation land.
Right.
This next one is 69-12-0, 107 acres to be classified. It's a new owner, and we will be doing a new lien. It was purchased at foreclosure.
Oh, gotcha. Did anyone from Russell call you yet?
No,
No? Wow. Did you tell Chris about that?
I'm not sure if I mentioned it or not.
Okay. Chris, I offer your services out there, but we'll talk about that later.
Oh, good grief.
Next up,
78-1-0, this is for 11 acres of land.
these properties.
This property has been, all of the trees have been removed.
Looks quite well now. But
Yeah.
I believe their eventual goal is to switch into chapter 61A, but at the time being
believe so.
until planting has started.
Okay. We have two chapter 61B liens.
And you had just signed off on, this is one, and if you'll notice that Mary Ann has put your names on the lines that you should sign because she has had past history with the registry that they couldn't read some people's handwritings. So they have now requested it to be done in that manner.
Chris's is hard to read,
Excuse me?
besides mine.
And that was for the other one that changed through the family.
I don't know the name at all. Okay, and we have our proposed fiscal year 17 tax classification hearing informational packet that this office does every year.
So the board is aware that we will have a joint meeting with the town council next Tuesday, October 25th at 6:30. The board will,
That's good.
the board will be presenting this packet. The town manager said that she hopes that the board would have some type of a recommendation. I said in the past they have not recommended. So I'm just putting that out there for the board.
Where is that?
This is going to be held at the Council on Aging in the media room where they hold all council meetings,
6:30 you said?
6:30. So you'll find a few things that have changed on this, basically to update from Board of Selectmen to now Town Council. Other than that, it's pretty much the same, except updating the information to be reflective of the current year.
So tax rate is going down?
If it's approved, it is projected to be going down, but keep in mind, if, due to the values increasing a percentage, the tax rate is coming down a small amount.
Yeah, my value is protected, the rate is projected to go down, but my my tax is projected to go up a little bit.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
That's good though. Keep
Yeah.
us away from 25, which some people
Mhm.
are worried about. So we went down 23.35 cents, it's pretty good.
Not
Projected.
really, it's not approved yet. I don't think they're
Projected.
projected, yes. Pretty much holding it the same.
So we're still, our levy residential is 82%, our CPI or commercial industrial personal property is holding at about 18%.
Yeah.
Did get neighboring, comparable neighboring communities in their tax rate. Please note that the center one, which would be Wilbraham, it has an asterisk because they have a regional school district, so that total
Ah.
levy could be a little bit skewed
That-
in the
yes.
numbers because of the two portions. And also, there's a double asterisk with South Hadley because they have fire districts, which
Right.
adds to their actual tax rate.
Right.
As we've said in the past, the council will need to vote if we'll have a single tax rate or a split tax rate.
Right, levy percentage only, that's what they're voting on.
Correct. And I will have a LA5 ready for them to sign if they vote a factor of 1. If they vote anything other than a factor of 1, they'll have to sign it at a later date,
Right,
because I cannot anticipate what they possibly could.
right.
They do have a right to adopt a residential exemption. I think with the information that we've provided in the past and that we'll be providing, it's really for communities that have extremely large rental properties. There are only 13 communities out of the 351, and we're not a high rental community.
No, we're not.
They could also choose a small commercial exemption, but as you see with the amount of commercial industrial we have and the amount that would actually qualify, it's very minimal, and the tax rate would only shift between the commercial and
Those
the
two classes.
industrial class. And it only benefits the building owner, not the small business owner. So those are the things that we'll be presenting to the town council, and for them to make a informed decision.
Belchertown has risen to catch us for median values.
Yes, yeah.
Been below us forever. Getting the Amherst effect.
So I'm going to make an assumption that after reviewing.
This is finalized here, correct?
Yes.
Right?
So
Looks
I,
good.
I can put, we can all attend the meeting the next week. We do not have to have another meeting. I will post a meeting for next Tuesday at the Council on Aging Media Room for 6:30 as a joint meeting with our town council. Town council, yes.
Yeah,
Great.
that sounds fine.
Chris will attend.
And so will Mr. Gretchen, he will do the presentation.
Sure. All set with the packet?
For
Yeah.
tax classification, yep.
Yeah,
Any questions?
no, I think she did a good job. I think it's a good packet. It's informative, it's explanatory.
Are you willing to offer your opinion on the tax rate? If asked?
If we do, we're not there as advisors, we're there as assessors, but if we're asked, yes. I mean, the numbers speak for themselves, I think that's all we need
Okay.
to say. When you've got 82% residential and only 18% commercial,
Mhm.
I was trying to get it out of you, that's all.
yeah.
Yeah,
I figured as much.
I've been a long time supporter of the level tax rate.
Yeah, yeah, it doesn't make sense when we had, you know, when we had like 23 and 24% in the commercial industrial class, but we no longer have that. There's been such a growth in residential classification that it just doesn't make sense anymore. Okay.
All right. Fiscal 17 preliminary tax recap.
I did put a packet together for each board member. You can take them home and review them. Please note that this has not been submitted. The town accountant, the town clerk, and I have worked together to pull these documents together. We have all checked them. We feel it's as accurate as we know. And you're going to be asked to sign off on majority of those pages. So that's why I'm giving this information to you ahead of time in case if there's anything that you have uncertainties of.
Okay. I do have a question. Has the free cash been certified yet?
Not as of yet, but we haven't used any free cash after July 1.
Okay, good.
We had free cash certification prior to July 1, and I believe there was only one appropriation at our annual town meeting for like $21,000.
Okay, good.
When was Birchland constructed? I see the ballot date in the bond issuance, so.
I'm gonna say
In
around.
between those,
Yeah,
one's 98 and the other's 01.
When there was, the article passed town meeting in 97, And the actual bonding took place in 2001, in August of 2001.
Yes, it's a ballot in 1998.
If we had waited 2 months on that, on getting the bond out, we would have been past 9/11
So that,
and
Yeah.
probably would have
So
had
that
to
would
pay
have been
another 1.5% in interest.
99.
so someone said 2000, so that makes sense then, right? Okay. We're just trying to figure that out amongst us. Wow, since 2000's been there. I'm surprised.
Naturally, I am available if anyone does have any questions.
What are your hours?
8 to 4, Monday
Oh,
through
okay.
Friday.
You don't have a stay after date?
No,
I did
unless you
notice,
request an appointment, I will be happy to.
yeah, I did notice on the town website, oh, this is off the topic. This goes under new business. We do have early voting.
Yes, yes.
We
That
have-
is off topic, please. Hold that thought.
I will.
All set with the tax recap, Bill?
Yes,
We've seen some of this. On to director's update. Is that online here somewhere?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
it
right at
is.
the end of our,
Oh, okay. Planning board decisions. Home office. New business on Shaker Road. Approval for a new home. And approval to operate a small farm.
okay.
And from a prior decision, I see they're starting to move on where Boston Market is.
Yes,
A lot of activity going on there.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Is it, I wonder if it's still the same.
Yeah, has anything
Intent?
changed? It was a small sandwich shop coming in.
That's what I
Still
still
the same?
believe. yeah.
Assume it's the
Okay.
same. Okay.
Mary Ann passed the, one of the assessor clerks, Mary Ann, passed the USPAP 15-hour course. Did she say there was a test at the end?
Yes, there was.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
That's
She
it.
took it on a Friday and they sent her notice that she passed on a Tuesday,
Okay.
Mm.
which happened to have been her birthday also. So
Oh.
she thought
Very
it was
good.
a perfect gift.
Right.
So she was pleased. Good.
and we want to keep those courses going.
Mm-hmm.
We have a class coming up or a conference.
Yes,
Miss
Thursday.
Bishop and Miss Sonia to attend
yes. We're both gonna attend.
on Thursday.
Yes.
Where is that? So we know where to find you.
It's in Sturbridge.
Okay. You should have a chip. All right, that's it. Anything to add to open session?
Just that I noticed on the town's
Okay.
website that we are gonna have early voting in East Long Meadow, which should help with the traffic on November 8th at Bircham Park School, so people can come into Town Hall, and
Mhm.
I believe it's gonna be in the hearing room.
Yes, it is.
When's that start?
Monday, the 24th.
That's correct.
Yeah.
They've had something similar in the 90s. I did absentee voting in that booth that they have in there before going off to a convention in Toronto.
Uh-huh.
All right, great. That should wrap up open session. Make a motion to go into executive session for, find my notes, to discuss just one upcoming potential appeal in Boston. And we will not be returning to open session. Take a roll call vote. Bill Johnson,
Yes.
Chris Sonia,
Yes.
Marty Grudgeon, yes.